Okay. So my name is Kelly Dahl, and I am so excited that all of you are here. I'm a triple diamond leader with It Works Global, and I've been doing this for about 4 years. So if you are new to the business or relaunching your business, you are in the right place. Maybe you've been on a newbie call before. That's great. You learn something new on every newbie call. So you just never know what information you're going to gain and that sort of thing. So it's always good to revisit it and jump on a new call. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about me, and then we'll go through just some stuff that I really like to go over at the beginning of your business, and we'll just go from there. And there will be time for questions. If you guys have a pen and paper, that's always helpful because I give you lots of information. And then also, yes. And then also, okay, if you can't hear anything, Shanna says she can't hear anything. Make sure to log out, log back in. When you log back in, you can dial in by audio, I think is what it says. That way you make sure you got your audio on. So I started this business 4 years ago, you guys, and it feels like it went by like that. So I started this business 4 years ago. I was hoping and praying to make an extra $500 a month. Is there anyone on here that just wants to make an extra $500 a month? Anyone? Would that be nice?
Yes. Yes.
That would be nice, right? Okay, so I joined for an extra $500 a month. We were trying to pay down debt. I was a first-time mom. My son was 5 months old when I joined, and I was working full-time as a nurse. So I was working in administration Monday through Friday, 50 hours a week. I was finishing my master's degree in nursing. And then, like I said, I was a first-time mom. So my son Wyatt was only 5 months old when I started, and life was crazy. Okay, so if you are working full-time, if you are in school, if you are home as a mom, whatever it might be, whatever your circumstances are, like, I feel you, I know what it's like, and I'm here for you, okay? So Shanna, if your volume's not working, I would try logging out and logging back in, or turning your volume up on your on whether you're on a phone or a computer. Okay, so I started for an extra $500 a month. Had all of those things going on, right? That was my hope. I wanted to make an extra $500 a month. We had an extra debt on top of all of our other student loan, car payments, credit cards. I wanted to pay down this one debt that I had accumulated while I was on maternity leave with my son, okay? And guess what? I did that in my first 2 months, okay? And I was working this around the chaos of our life. And so 6 months later, I was actually able, or not 6 months later, 6 months into my business, I went part-time at my full-time job, which allowed me to finish my master's degree, which allowed me to be home more, which allowed us to stress a whole lot less about money. And we were living paycheck to paycheck, okay? We did not have extra money for anything. If we needed extra money for something, we had to work extra. I had to pick up, extra work. My husband had to do an extra construction job. That's how we got by. Okay. And then a year into my business, I was making more than I ever made full time. Can you guys keep yourselves muted? Sorry. Make sure to keep yourselves muted. That way, if you guys have questions, put it in the chat and I will definitely get to them. Okay. But that way everyone can hear me. Okay. So a year into this business, I was making more than I ever made as a nurse. And I was a nurse for 7.5 years before I left nursing. So 18 months into the business, I left my nursing career 100%, came home. We had a pregnancy that ended in stillbirth, which was really, really hard. And so being home through that was really helpful because I had lots of appointments, lots of specialists. And then last January, so 3 years into the business, I went triple diamond, and I've been home for the last 2 years. We welcomed our rainbow baby Kennedy 6 months ago. So if you see a little baby girl in my pictures, that is who she is. And she is just a ray of sunshine in our lives. So you guys, this business has changed everything for us. We have traveled more. I was thinking about it the other day, like we've gone so many places in the last couple of years that we never would have gone if it weren't for this business. We've paid off tens of thousands of dollars in debt. We're going 100% debt free this year. And we are going to be building our dream home next year. So we're super excited about what this business has done for us. But what really fills my cup up in this business is helping all of you. And so getting started on the right foot is so, so important. But I want you to know that every leader that you see, every person that you meet that's been in this business longer than you has been in the same shoes that you are in, has felt the same things that you are feeling. You may be feeling overwhelmed. You may be feeling nervous. You may be just like paralyzed in fear. Okay. There are people, all of us have felt, each one of those things in different ways. Okay. And so we all have that, oh crap moment where we're like, oh my gosh, I joined this business. Like now what? And what did I get myself into? And how am I going to do this? Okay. So I can tell you that working this business in the nooks and crannies of your day, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, and doing the constructive things that we give you, not scrolling social media because that's not going to make you any money, right? That's why you joined this business, was to make money. So I'm going to give you tips and tricks and tools to make that a reality and be making an income in no time, okay? So first thing I want to talk about is steps to success. So our steps to success is something that corporate designed for us, and they've been around forever. Our company just celebrated 19 years. And so, we have been around for a really long time. And these steps are literally, you do them every month, you are going to see the success that you want, okay? You're going to see a paycheck. You're going to see all of the things growing towards your goals, okay? So step number 1 is join the party, which you've already done, right? You've already joined the business. You bought your business builder kit. That's why you're here. The second part of step 1 is being a product to the product or running an auto shipment. So you want to make sure that you're commission qualified each month. And your first month, so if you joined in March, you are already commission qualified for all of the month of March. If you join in February, you're not automatically commission qualified for March. So we want to make sure that you take care of that. So you have 2 options. The first option is running an auto shipment for 80 BV. Every product that we carry, the greens, the coffee, the skinny, whether it's keto coffee, skinny brew, keto tea, what else do I drink every day? Collagen, whether it's wraps, those things all have a volume associated, okay? And so that volume, that BV, bonus volume is what that's called, when you have an order with 80 BV. So if you did wraps and greens or wraps and a bag of coffee, that would be over 80 BV. And that would get you commission qualified if you're running that as your auto ship each month, okay? What I recommend is running something in your auto shipment that you want to use yourself, 1 or 2 products. You can run your auto ship literally for what you want to use, period, end of story. That can be what your auto ship is. Or you can do it for 1 product that you want to use and 1 product that you could sell as samples. So all of you that joined in February or March, your kit comes with 7 sets of samples for you to sell, literally. So the majority of you, I'm sure, joined for $69. Some of you may have joined for $99. We have the tools in your kit to sell those samples and make your money right back. So you start this business in the green, okay? This is a $99 or $69 investment that will pay you back by the thousands and hundreds of thousands if you stick with it, okay? So this business is amazing, and you're given the tools from day 1 with samples to start your business in the green. And what does that mean? Green money, right? In the positive. So you're given those samples. You can sell those samples. Make your money back. We'll talk about that maybe today if we have time at the end. If not, there's lots of information out there that will get you connected with. But running that auto shipment is so important. If you cannot afford an auto shipment each month, if you cannot afford to buy yourself product each month, I recommend buying samples to sell, which you can do to make money to pay for your auto shipment, or 150 in bonus volume from customer sales will also commission qualify you. So you can 1, run an auto shipment for 80 BV, or 2, have 150 in BV sales from your customers. And the next thing we're going to talk about is customers, okay? So 80 BV auto ship is what I highly recommend. Being a product of the product is going to show your audience, it's going to show your family, your friends, everyone that's watching you and is excited about your business for you, or jealous potentially. Most likely, most people are jealous that you're doing this and that you're doing something that they would never do. They're watching what you're doing. So they're going to want to know what you're using, okay? So choose a product at minimum to use for yourself, okay? If not more than 1. Whatever you're excited about, get it ordered, get it in your hands so you can start using it, okay? That's step number 1. Joining the party and running an auto shipment or making sure you're commission qualified each month. So important, because if you're not commission qualified, you can't make money, okay? Step number 2, helping 6 customers get started on our products, and that's 6 loyal customers. So what I want to explain to you is what a loyal customer is, okay? A loyal customer is someone who gets started in our customer program. We hook them up with 40% discount for them doing a 90-day challenge or a 90-day commitment, okay? I don't like to use the word auto ship with any of my potential clients because nobody likes the word auto ship. But what's really beautiful about our customer program is they get our discount. They literally get 40% off on all products. This month, anyone who orders over $100 in product, whether they're new customers or current customers, they get free shipping, which is incredible. Everyone's taking advantage of that. But so literally they can commit to just a bag of coffee for March, April, May. That makes them a loyal customer, okay? But when they sign up, they get our discount. They get a login and a password to your website. So they always have a way to access the products and everything that's going on, which is really incredible, okay? We give our customers the keys to the kingdom in a sense. Like, so really with everyone you talk to, it's like, do you want to become a customer or do you want to use the products and make money and become a distributor? Okay. So those are really the 2 best options. So with becoming a loyal customer, for every 2 loyal customers that you sign up, you get a product credit. And that product credit gives you an extra discount on product. So for example, my favorite thing to use my product credits on, which I actually need to check in on because I think I have some more to cash in on, every 2 customers, you get a product credit. So you can do product credit for samples. So that would take half off of normal samples. So normally a 5-pack of samples is $35. So I'm guessing, I want to say, I'm wondering if Kristen's on here, if she knows the exact price. I'm not sure what it takes it down to, whether it takes it to $20 or like $19. I know if you do a bag of keto coffee, it takes it from $39 to $19. So you get like half off the normal 40% discount when you get your product rewards, right? And then, so let's use the example of keto coffee, okay? You earn a product reward because you signed up 2 customers. Yay, you. That product reward for the keto coffee, you pay $19 for it. It ships to you for free. And then you turn those 15 samples of keto coffee into keto coffee cash. And so you're going to sell 3 samples of keto coffee for $20, okay? Or $25 even if you're shipping it. $25 times 5 sets, that's $125 cash in your pocket that you paid $20. So it's $100 in your pocket right there. Okay? That's amazing. Amazing. Okay. So that's just, we turn our coffee into cash, you guys, coffee into cash. So first 2 customers, you get a product reward. Second 2 customers, you get another product reward. 5th and 6th customers, you get a $150 shopping spree when you do that in your first 30 days. You sign up 6 loyal customers on your website, you get a $150 shopping spree in your first 30 days. That is really cool, you guys. I was so excited to cash in on my shopping spree. When I joined, it was $100 shopping spree. It's $150. You can use it for cute gear. I'm wearing it says made for more. It's a gives back shirt, but there's so many cute things on our website right now, gear wise, and you can also cash it in for products. So coffee, greens, whatever it might be, you can cash it in. Okay. Any questions about loyal customer program or product rewards or shopping spree? Type them in the chat for me. Does everyone here have a post up on their wall for anything? Let's have everyone put up a post really quick. Kristen, are you able to put like an easy like a host to post interaction post for them? Could you put that in the chat for them to put up? Like the fur baby one, or I put up a zodiac sign one the other day. Thank you, Kristen. Okay, so Kristen's going to put a post in the comments, in the chat. Brianna, great question. I see, and Amanda has a question, so I will answer those. You guys watch for the post that Kristen's going to put in the chat, and you can put it on one of those color backgrounds. Okay, so first thing, Brianna asks, do we have to sign 3 new loyal customers every month to be commission qualified? No, you do not. So here's the thing. like I said, you can run an auto ship each month to be commission qualified. If you are not running an auto shipment, and let's say you have 3 customers signing up and they are all ordering wraps, those 3 customers are committing to 90 days. So if they keep their orders on wraps and you have 3 people ordering wraps, that's over 150 in volume. That gets you commission qualified for 3 months, as long as their orders are processed in March, April, May. Does that make sense, Brianna? Brianna, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. And then Amanda, how do we sign someone that they just want to do the 90-day challenge? The 90-day challenge is a loyal customer program. Okay. So you're signing them up as a loyal customer, and you're signing them up for the 40% discount without the membership fee on your website. Okay. Kristen, just give them text. It doesn't have to be, don't do picture, because they won't even be able to see the picture. Okay. So we're going to move on to the third step of steps to success, which is helping 3 people start doing this business with you. Okay. Which is what's going to help you go Ruby. And we're going to talk about that in a second. So helping 3 people do what you do. You know what's really cool? All of you that join in February and March, you have $69 codes that are good for a month. You have a promo code in your eSuite that you can use to help 3 friends start for $69 in your first 30 days. So what's really cool is you got started for a discount, and now you get to help 3 people do that, which is going to set you up for your first promotion to Ruby. Okay. So you help those 3 people start for $69, and then you're going to help them sign their 6 customers and get their shopping spree. And you're going to be so super close to Ruby. Okay. You're going to be super duper close to Ruby. Does anyone have any questions about where their promo code is for helping teammates get started? In eSuite, I'm imagining you guys got an email with your promo code, but if for some reason you can't find the email, in eSuite, under reports at the top, some big buttons pop up, and on the right hand side there's a promo code report. Click there and your promo code will be there. It's like a 7 or 8 digit combination of letters and numbers, and that's what they enter in as a promo code at the end when they're checking out, just like you did to get the $69 deal. Okay. So you may be thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm going to help 3 people get started this month, but I don't even know what I'm doing yet. Your enroller, whoever enrolled you, is going to help you train your new teammates. Okay. And they're going to get on a newbie call just like you're on right now. And they're going to do all of the same things. This business is super simple, and we make it very duplicatable. Okay. So you get training from top leaders in our company, and you literally get to build an income so super quickly from the palm of your hand, from your phone. Okay. Okay. So Kristen said, this is the post she put in the chat. Drop a pic of your fur baby or a cute pet pic in the comments to enter my $200 cash giveaway. It's perfect. Okay. So I want everyone to go put that on their wall on Facebook. As long as you have announced your business on Facebook, you can put that post up. Okay. I want you to go put that post up on your Facebook in a color, one of those pretty color backgrounds. Pick a color. Okay. Any more questions about signing up 3 distributors? You guys, the people that I asked about being distributor were like my close friends and family. Okay. My first few distributors were one was a friend from college, one was a coworker's niece, and one was a friend from high school. Okay. So ask your friends, like talk to the people that you know and that you care about. Maybe your mom wants to do this with you. Maybe she could use an extra $200. Maybe your neighbor, maybe one of the kids' the kids' moms at school, that sort of a thing. Don't decide for anyone that this business is not for them. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Kristen, for the help in the chat. Amanda, are you talking about what did they do? Okay, when they comment. Yeah. Okay. Kristen's going to help me with some messaging. And Kristen, if you get stuck, just holler and I've got some scripts too. Okay. So we're going to move on from there. I want to start talking about social media. So, because you guys, I told you my story, right? I was working this in the nooks and crannies of my day, like 10 minutes throughout the day. I did when I say belly to belly, that means like face to face sales. I talked to people about it at work when people would ask me questions, because so many more people than you realize are watching you on social media. Okay. And it doesn't matter whether you have 100 friends or whether you have 1,000 friends on social media. So many people are watching and will never comment or like or anything. And then they'll come to you or they'll message you and be like, hey, I've been watching you for like 6 months in this business and I'm like really interested. Okay. So don't decide for anyone this business or these products are not for them. So social media is your storefront. If you are planning to work this predominantly from social media, why don't you drop a 1 in the comments? If you're planning to work this predominantly from social media, drop a 1 in the comments, okay? Social media is amazing. It is a platform. There's so many different platforms now. When I started, I was only working from Facebook. A couple of years ago, I started working Instagram, and very recently I started working TikTok, okay? TikTok's a thing. It's really cool for a lot of people. And it's actually really, really fun. And I wanted to say it wasn't going to be, but it's really fun. So you can work this from any platform. What's most important about your social media platforms is that your pages stay positive and that they are showing people what you're doing, but also that you're a real person. You don't want your Facebook or your Instagram or your TikTok to become just an ad. Okay. You don't want people to scroll and be like, what happened to my friend Kelly? Like, why is all she's posting is like these body wraps and this coffee she's drinking? Like, she's not showing me those cute kids she has. Like, people want to see you. Okay. So you tie your business into your life. So things I recommend cleaning up as far as, and I'm going to use Facebook as an example because Facebook is my bread and butter. I don't share things on Facebook. And what I mean by share, I mean I don't click that share button in the bottom right-hand corner. When I see a quote I like, or when I see a recipe that I like and I'm like, ooh, I wanna, save that for later. I don't click the share button and share it to my wall. I might share it to myself in Messenger. You can send yourself messages in Messenger. Pretty handy. Or I might save, a quote, for example, that I see. I do this all the time. I see a quote that I like. I click on the picture and there's typically 3 little dots or an option to click more, and then you can save the picture and you can post it as your own with your own, caption or whatever. So lots of options, but you want to avoid that share button because Facebook algorithms are tricky. And so Facebook controls, who sees your posts and whatnot. And when you're clicking that share button a lot, they say, she's just sharing content. She doesn't have any original content, so we're not going to show people her stuff, okay? So we want to make sure we're not using the share button a lot, and we want to make sure that we are treating our social media platforms as a storefront, okay? And showing people who we are while also showing them this business and these products and this opportunity that they are excited about, okay? So, questions about that in regards to like your social media being your storefront. Okay. Next thing I want to tell you about, if you're not in the group, first 25 posts, we have a group page that has literally post ideas for your first 25 days in business. Your first 25 posts. So make sure your enroller gets you added to that. It says like day 1 on a big color background. And then in the comments, there's different posting ideas. You guys, those posting ideas are there for you. They are there for you to tweak and make your own. They are there for you to use as is, whatever you want. Go to your enroller if you have posting questions as well. But posting is one of the things that I did every single day when I first started this business, and I still do to this day. Okay. I'm going to talk to you about 3 things that I do every single day for my social media business, right? Okay. Posting is one of them. I post every single day. Every single day. It doesn't matter what's going on. I'm posting something every single day because literally it takes like 5 seconds to post. And what's amazing when you're first getting started is we have that page with all those posting ideas. So you need a posting idea. We have that page. If you don't have a posting idea, or if you're curious, am I frozen? Anyone? I'm hoping I'm not frozen.
I don't really know where Kelly Doll went. Kelly, if you hop back
Sorry.
on, are you still there, Kelly?
I'm here. I'm here now. My internet, I don't know how long I was talking to myself, but my internet just decided to stop, and I looked up and I was like, everybody's frozen. Okay. I'm not on anymore.
You're good. Like you were talking about the 3 things.
Okay. So posting is number one. Do it every single day for my business. I have from day one. Even if I'm on vacation, I'm posting about what I'm doing on vacation, and then I'm posting something about a product probably, or a product that I'm drinking or using while I'm there, okay? And how this business, has allowed us to be on that vacation, that sort of a thing. So posting is so important. That's why that group page is so nice. It gives you ideas and content. Second thing that I do every single day is messaging. I feel like messaging, these second and third things are the hardest things for people when they first start. Messaging is either you're like, okay, whatever, it's cool, I'm game, or you're like, oh my gosh, I'm terrified, and it's that like fear paralyzing thing, right? Messaging does not need to be scary at all. So the majority of you, I'm assuming, have sent out messages to like your top 20 people. You probably made a list of 20 friends and family that your enroller had you make a list of that you wanted to reach out to, okay? And they probably gave you a message to talk to them about the products. So that's getting your feet wet. That's you getting comfortable talking to family and friends about the products. Something else that we do, in addition to reaching out to people every single day about product, which when I started, we didn't do this thing called host post that I'm going to teach you about here in a second. But when I started, I would just message people about being a product model or about being a product tester, and I'd tell them about different things that I had as an option, okay? Now we have this thing called host a post that's amazing, and I've been doing it for over 2 years, and it literally gives me, I helped 4 customers get started today, and the grand majority of them came into my business because of host a post, okay? Or came into my page because of host a post. So host a post is when you are messaging friends and family, friends on social media, anyone, when I say friends on social media, anyone that accepts your friend request is a friend, okay? If they accept your friend request, they're a friend on social media, okay? So you can message anyone on your friends list about hosting a post for you. And my new favorite one is this. I'm going to give you guys this because I think it's a really good one. We're doing a $200 cash giveaway, not this coming Sunday. So not what will that be? The 15th? Yeah, the 15th or the 16th. Not the 15th or the 16th, but the 22nd. So that's one of my favorite messages to send out to anyone in your friends list. Like, hey, we're doing a cash giveaway. All you have to do is put up a simple post, and you'll have a chance to win. Would you like an entry? It's free. Okay, so that's a message you can send all day, every day. You just have to change the giveaway information, okay? I send that message right now. I love that message, okay? We're always doing some kind of a giveaway. We collect money every few months. Like we just collected money for the next several weeks so that we can do giveaways, okay? And everyone just puts like $5, $10 in the pot. So once you've been in the business a month or two, you can donate to the cause, and then we could do these big giveaways, and people love it, okay? And anyone that puts up a post for us, hosts a post for us, they're getting an entry into the giveaway. And the giveaway, we keep track of the entries in Mountain Movers, which is our team page. So if you haven't been added there, please let your enroller know that you'd like to be added to Mountain Movers, okay? So host a post. So you can send out messages like that I sent you in the chat, or you can put up a post like what Kristen had you put up. Drop a picture of your fur baby, right? You're putting that post up on your wall. Drop a picture of your fur baby to be entered in our $200 giveaway. Then you're sending them a message and saying, hey, you could send them this message, literally, I'm doing a $200 cash giveaway to get my business out there. All you have to do is put up a post for me. And then Kristen sent you the post about the coffee. So then you have them put up the post for you about the coffee, okay? And then you want to keep track. So I recommend like getting a notebook, something where you can keep track of the people that are posting for you, because you're not going to have them tag you in it. So you want to be able to keep track of where the posts are and people that are commenting on them, because then anyone that comments on that post, you're going to message them because that means that they're interested in the coffee or they're interested in, whatever product that you're posting about. Maybe it's hair, skin, and nails. Maybe it's TFX. And I know I'm going down a rabbit hole with this. So I want you to ask me lots of questions. If you have questions about what I'm saying, please ask them in the chat. So does everyone understand the concept of hosting a post? Your friends are hosting a post for you. And by hosting a post for you, which is absolutely free for them to do, right? Doesn't cost them anything. They get an entry into the cash giveaway that we do on the 22nd. What's most important for you to do when you have someone put up a hosted post is keep track and go back and check the comments, because people are going to comment. Some of them you'll have people put up posts and you won't get any comments. And then some of them you might have 3 comments, 5 comments, 10 comments, 20 comments. I mean, I've had tons of comments on people's hosted posts that they do for me, okay? You never know what you're going to get. And so that's why it is so important to reach out to new people every single day and have new people host a post for you every single day. Now, I don't know about you guys, but there's something really fun about getting people entries for free money and in turn helping you to help others with our products, okay? This business is all about helping others. How do you make money? By helping others, by helping them get the discount on your products or helping them change their lives and make an income from their phone, okay? It's pretty stinking awesome, okay? So if you have questions about host post, I want you to drop them in the chat. The next thing I want to talk about is growing your network. That's awesome, Galaxy S9. I wish I knew what your name was because I would shout you out right now. Tell me what your name is. Okay, so the third thing that I do every single day is I grow my network. What does grow? Congratulations, Heather. What does grow your network mean? Growing your network means adding new friends, okay? Adding new friends on social media, adding new followers on Instagram, TikTok, that sort of thing. You want to be growing your network every single day. What's really neat about Host a Post is, so someone on your friends list is hosting a post for you, right? Anyone that comments on that post, you're going to add them as a friend because they're interested in your products. You're growing your network when you're messaging for Host a Post and when you're having people put up your Host a Post. So it's like 2 birds, 1 stone, okay? You're getting things done for your business by doing one thing. Really, Host a Post does pretty much everything because you're posting, you're messaging, and you're growing your network. Host a Post is like the answer to all of the things, okay? So hosting a post is one way to grow your network, which I highly recommend. But what if let's say you had 5 people put up a Host a Post for you and none of them had comments? Well, then you haven't grown your network, right? So you want to make sure in those situations, you want to make sure that you're adding friends. So I like to add friends. I'm going to talk to Facebook right now, and then I'll talk about Instagram. Facebook, I like to add friends from groups that I'm in. So I'm in a local moms group. I'm in a kind of crunchy moms group. I'm in a simply moms group. I'm in a moms group. I mean, I'm in so many moms groups on Facebook, it's not even funny, okay? So I interact in at least 1, if not 2 of those groups every single day. Sometimes I'm making a post and it's about something, it's not about my business, it's about like questions that I have as a mom, okay? I always have questions popping into my head about like what other moms are doing or what other like local moms groups. I ask local questions, like where do people like to shop? Where do people like to do this, that, and the other? I ask questions because then people see that I'm a real person. I'm a mom who has questions and who's, kind and interacts and all of the things. So I like to add friends on Facebook from groups in addition to adding Host a Post people. Okay. That's my favorite way to grow my network. Another way I like to grow my network on Facebook is when I have a friend who maybe they'll host a post for me and they have lots of friends that are interested in the products and what have you. And, or maybe they haven't posted for me, but I think they'd be really great at the business, but they're like, no, I don't want to do it. I'm not interested. I go and friend some of their friends. Okay. So I go to their friends list and I'm like, I'm going to add 5 of their friends. Because if I think they would be good at the business, then chances are their friends would be good at the business too, right? So if they're not going to join, then one of their friends will join. Okay. So I add friends of friends, or I add from groups on Facebook, and I'm adding from Host a Post. I would make it a goal to send out a minimum of 10 friend requests a day on Facebook. And then I would grow from there. The more you add, the more your friends list is going to grow. The more people you're going to have to host a post for you. Okay. So it doesn't mean that 10 of them will get accepted, but you want to have at least 10 new requests out every day starting out. Okay. So you're sending out friend requests on Facebook, Instagram. Followers are different. The way Instagram works, the way TikTok works, it's different. You want to gain followers, which means you need to be putting out content and adding value, okay? So you want to add value to people's lives. So how do I grow followers on Instagram? Instagram is not my bread and butter. Instagram it's not my favorite, if I'm being honest. Facebook, I love. TikTok, I'm really loving. Instagram, meh, I work it, but it's not my favorite. So I go to boutiques that I like shopping at. I go to celebrities that I like. I go to brands that I like. I mentioned that I have a little girl, so she's 6 months old. So there's tons of bows and turbans, and I want all of the cute things for my daughter. So I go to their pages where I bought from turbans for tots or little poppy bows, whatever it is. I go to their page and I follow some of their followers, moms that look like me. I don't ever add or follow people that don't look like me, meaning people that I don't think I would have something in common with them. If they're not a mom, if they're not someone who, I really like doing CrossFit and yoga. So if they're not a mom, if they don't do CrossFit or yoga, I add girls that are in sororities because I was in a sorority. I want to have some common thread so that they will have some way to identify and relate to me. Okay. So do you guys think I add a lot of men on Facebook or Instagram? No, I don't. Okay. The only time I add males is if they've commented on a hosted post and they're interested in a product. Okay. So if they're interested in a product, I will add them as a friend. That's it. I don't go around adding men to my social media platforms. I feel like that's a commonly asked question because sometimes you'll get requests from males and don't feel like you have to accept them. You don't have to. I feel like I get that question a lot on my team, so I just like to address it. Okay, so that's Instagram. TikTok, from what I found and what I'm finding, posting videos, if you're on TikTok, it's the consistency factor, being consistent in posting videos, and then when people follow you, following them back, and finding new followers that you have things in common with. So if a mom starts following me, I try to go through and follow back at least 10 to 20 people a day. But that's kind of how I'm rolling. TikTok is very new in our company, but people are blowing up and loving it on TikTok. Brianna, is there a lot of male distributors? There are actually quite a few. My husband's a male distributor. He doesn't work the business. I mostly work it for him, but he's a male distributor. And there are actually lots of very successful men that work this business, independent of a wife or a girlfriend or anything like that. There are lots of men that work our business. We've had the coffee with our company it'll be 3 years this year in September. And so men drink coffee just as much as women do. And so leading with coffee is very easy. So our company is becoming more and more geared towards men or women, not just women. I think years ago, men felt like what am I going to do? Put these fat patches on me, meaning the wraps. That's a joke. But men just didn't feel as comfortable marketing a product like wraps. But coffee, everyone drinks coffee. Okay. And if they don't drink coffee, they drink tea. So we've got everyone covered. You're a coffee or tea drinker, we got you. Okay. So there are men that work this business. Okay. I've been talking at you for 40 minutes. Yeah. 40-ish minutes. What questions do you have so far about posting, messaging, growing your network? If you do, drop them in the chat. And then other things I want to talk about. Let me think. So you're on a newbie call right now. Let's talk about resources. You're on a newbie call right now. We talked about Mountain Movers, which is our team page. So you should be in that. You should be in our first 25 posts page. So that's 2 pages you should be in. And then you should have the It Works Connect app downloaded. When you join, a video of our CEO pops up, Mark Pentecost, and he tells you about the It Works Connect app, and he tells you to download it. Now, everyone doesn't always go ahead and do that. So I really want you all to download the It Works Connect app, which looks like this. Hold on. It's the green It Works. You see that in the upper It Works Connect. And then, so download that, and they're both free. And then there's the It Works sample app. See that sample one? Got some reminders in there. So It Works Connect has some training videos. If you open up It Works Connect, sorry guys, it's going to take forever.
Sure that you guys are downloading your It Works Connect app. You can find that either at your app store, or if you're Android, you can find it at your Play Store. And you are able to do all kinds of things in there. There's training videos. There is the ability for you to be able to buy and sell Skinny Brew samples there. And the other thing I was going to let you guys know, while Kelly is making her way back. Oh, there you are, Kelly. Okay.
No, you're fine. You were filling in. It was perfect. You had all sorts of things to say. Okay, so Kristen, I'm going to pick up where Kristen, what she, huh?
Go.
Okay. So in It Works Connect, when it pulls up, it looks like this. It has daily goals, Skinny Brew. In the bottom right-hand corner, there's a play button. That's where all your training videos are. There's literally a try it. There's using Connect. There's training on using Connect. That's the first one. There's day 1, day 2, day 3, social media, welcome videos, business builder. It talks about our story, which I love. If you guys haven't watched that video, go watch our story video. It's amazing. There's translated videos if you have someone that's interested in the business or products, or that's probably business, but in English or French, those are there. Then you have the ability to send text messages out. As you grow your customer clientele, you can send text messages using Connect. You can send emails. There's lots of cool things. But It Works sample app, I want to show you really quick. Because, okay, all of you that joined in February and March, which I'm going to assume is the grand majority of you, you were mailed 4 packages of the 3 sample packs, right? So you had four of the pretty, and mine's downstairs, but 4 of the pretty trifold things that have the 3 samples in them, right? You sell those for $20 a piece. You sell all 4 of those, that's $80 cash in your pocket, okay? Right there, making your money right back. But you also have 3 sample credits. So you have sample credits, and the way these sample credits work, when you buy sample credits in the It Works sample app, those sample credits, so right now, let's say I click on send a sample. I think I have sample credits. But if I didn't have sample credits, so this shows me like all the samples that I've sent out to people, okay? So if I have 1 credit remaining, but if I didn't, I could click on purchase credits, and then it reroutes you to the Connect app. And then you have the option to purchase 1 Skinny Brew sample for $9. And like I said, I charge $20. And It Works when you're purchasing them in the app, It Works is sending them out for you. They're mailing them first class. You don't have to do the shipping, okay, if you're shipping them. The 4 that you have at your house, because they came in your kit, you should sell them to someone local so you're not paying for shipping and you're making your $20 right there. Then you have credits. Okay, sorry, let me backtrack. You get 4 packages in the mail, right? Then you have 3 sample credits because you joined, and you get 3 sample credits in the app. So when you log in with your ID and your password, you have 3 sample credits there. So I have 1 credit. So I'm going to go back. Hold on. I forgot you guys have. So I'm going to click on send a sample, and then you can click on send a sample, or you can click on get prospects info. So I like to get the prospects info myself. So I'm going to click on send a sample, and it shows me what it looks like. And then I'm going to click again on send sample, and then it has a place for me to enter their information. And I need their first name, last name, I need their email, I need their phone number, and then I need their address. And that's it. And I need for them to have paid me before I'm going to send out their sample. So don't send out anyone samples until they've paid you. So when I'm selling samples and I'm having them mailed out using the app, I'm having people pay me using Venmo for the grand majority, or I'm having them use PayPal. Okay. There's also Cash Apps. There's all kinds of things that I'm always hearing about. Venmo and PayPal have never done me wrong. I've never had issues. So those are my two go-tos. Okay. And I feel like most people have one or the other. But make sure you collect your money before you mail out a sample. Okay, Amanda, good question. So $9 for one or three, that's where, okay. So Amanda, you already have, unless you've already sent them out, you have 3 credits that came in your kit, okay? Your kit came with 3 credits and then you got four of the sample packs mailed to you directly. 3 sample credits is 3 of those trifold things. That's what you have, okay? So I'll address your question here in a second, Mrs. Poole. Okay, so Amanda, it's $9 for one, or you can get 5 for $35. So after you send out your 3 original samples, sample credits, right, that you have in the app, in the It Works sample app when you log in, you send those out. You've collected your $60, right? You've sold those. Then you want to send, you have more people that want samples. They want to try it before they buy, a month's worth of it. Great. You're going to buy what I recommend because it's a better deal. It's $9 for one set of sample, like one sample pack, or it's $35 for 5 sample packs. Well, I'm going to go with a $35 deal because do the math, 35 divided by 5, that's $7 a piece instead of $9 a piece. Okay. That just gives you motivation to sell those samples and make that cash, right? Because 5 times 20 is 100. 100 minus 35, that's $65, okay, that you've just made in cash. Yes, so you can sell them for 15. In my opinion, it's totally worth the $20 for 3 samples, okay? So it's up to you, and here's the thing. When you are confident, and maybe you need to borrow my confidence, and I encourage all of you to borrow my confidence, okay? But if you're confident about the price, they're not going to balk at it. Okay. The only time I've had people tell me no on the samples is because they're like, I literally don't have $20 right now. I need to wait till my payday. And I'm like, okay, when's payday? I'll put you on my calendar. Okay. When somebody tells me they don't have the money for something right now, I ask them when would be a better time for them financially. And then I put them on my calendar and I set a reminder and I follow up with them. Okay. $20 for one package of the 3 samples, Amanda. Yes. So each of those trifolds come with 3 Skinny Brew samples. For current loyal customers, this doesn't apply to you guys because you're new, but I do sell mine for 15 to current customers that have been with me for a while and have been ordering, or I do $5 off Fridays and I'll sell them for $15 on Fridays. So it's up to you. I know people that sell them for $25. To me, I would pay, now I know how amazing the Skinny Brew makes me feel. I would pay whatever somebody wants to charge me for that coffee because my mood is amazing. My focus is amazing. I have energy. You guys, I have not had any other caffeine today and it's 9:25 at night and I've literally talked your guys' ears off for 55 minutes with like hardly taking breaths. Okay. Like it gives me all of the energy all of the time. It's amazing. Like if you're a mom, if you're a student, if you're working full time, you need this coffee in your life. If you haven't tried it yourself, I highly recommend trying it. Okay. I feel like I've given you guys plenty to think about, to work on, to ponder. What questions do you guys have? Last minute questions before we close this out. Okay. Billy Joe asked, how do we know what to post on our wall, the products, when people comment back? I'm guessing you mean when they comment back on the hosted posts. Is that what you mean, Billy Joe? Or do you mean for when somebody, like when you put up a post about hair, skin, and nails or something, and then they comment? Okay, Kristen's got scripts for you guys because she's awesome. Okay, So if you put up a post about coffee, which Kristen just had you do, because Kristen's so smart, then when you have somebody put up a post for you about coffee, that's the script that you send in Messenger to them individually. Send it in Messenger. Don't reply to the comment on the post, if that makes sense. On a post, when somebody does a host post for me, in the comments, when people comment like message me or I'm interested, me, I'm in, whatever, drop the coffee emoji, whatever they did, I reply to their comment and I say, please add me as a friend so that you can see my message and get all of the deets or get all of the info, something like that. Okay. Questions? If you guys are not following leaders, I highly encourage you to follow leaders. You can follow me. My Facebook is pretty much maxed out. So I'm having a really hard time getting people added. So if you guys are interested in following me, please feel free to follow me. Send me a message in Messenger. That's no problem whatsoever, but I cannot accept friend requests currently. And that's pretty much a daily struggle. So anything else you guys can think of? Megan, Liz, Kristen, anything else you guys want me to cover? Danielle, Laura. Yes, Selena, do you see the chat? Brianna, the It Works link is blocked on Facebook because Facebook blocks any links that have similar handles in them. So because all of our It Works websites have like our name and then It Works and then .com, it blocks it for that reason. So what you can do is in Messenger, I'm gonna go to my friend Amber. So if I wanted to send it to my friend Amber, I would go to her name at the top. And then I would go, if you open up, when you click on their name at the top in Messenger, then there's a secret conversation. Go to secret conversation, and I can send her in a secret conversation my direct link to my It Works website, and it will not be blocked. Sarah, there's not any fees on Venmo. As long as you run it as my Venmo's a personal quote unquote account. It's not a business account. Okay. Thank you guys so much for jumping on. I hope you learned something new. Please go to your enroller and tell them you were on the newbie call and tell them you learned lots of new things, but you have questions, and ask them your questions, okay? I so appreciate you guys jumping on. I hope you learned lots of things, and I cannot wait to see y'all achieve your goals. Bye, friends.